Greetings, it's Ian from RTL here. Welcome to the first of two videos on a Wednesday, which means we've got a birthday, and this is for one of Hugh Scott's relatives, and this is for his cousin Scott. And so happy birthday, Scott. It's quite funny, I've never met any of Hugh's family, but I do feel part of it because I'm always there doing their birthdays. So have a great day, Scott. You've got a great family, and have a great day. And you was born 9th of April 1987. What was I doing in 1987? Where was I working in 1987? I know where I was. It was a Thursday back in 1987. It wasn't a leap year. You are what they call a millennial. Your birth sign is Aries, and it was the Chinese year of the rabbit. And our Prime Minister back in 1987 was Margaret Thatcher. And I do believe, still someone will correct me, that it was actually it was round about election day you was born. So, who do you share your birthday with? Well, they're all got one who's still alive, and we've got two heavenlies today. So the first one is a heavenly birthday, born in 1806, Isambard Kingdom Brunel, British engineer. He built the SS Great Britain, and he was the man who built the Great Western Railway. He was born in Portsmouth and passed away in 1859. Also, heavenly birthday to rock and roll star famous for blue suede shoes, born in 1932, the brilliant Carl Perkins, and he passed away in 1998. And who's celebrating a birthday, born in 1990 on this day, is American actress Kristen Stewart. She was in the Bella Swan and Twilight Saga. She was born in Los Angeles, California. Back in history, on this day in 1413, it was the coronation of King Henry V. He was crowned at Westminster Abbey. 2002 was another royal event. It was the funeral of Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, who died at the age of 102. So it was her funeral, and in 2024, which was only last year, Simon Harris became Ireland's youngest tea shop. I think I've got that right. If I haven't, Dave will slap me. At 37, after the resignation of Leo Varadkar. But we're not here for birthdays, are we, in history? We're here to see what was in the top 10 on the day that Scott was born. So let's cue the music. So here we go. At number 10, up 7 places, Fine Young Cannibals and their interpretation of the Buzzcocks' Ever Fallen in Love. Brilliant song, and with Roland's unique vocals, what a spin on a great song, and I do like that one. I think it's really good. At number 9, down 1 place, Weak in the Presence of Your Beauty from Alison Moyet. It's not one of my favourite songs by Alison Moyet, but I do like the saxophone. Brilliant saxophone. At number 8, up a massive 13 places for the Pogues and the Dubliners and their interpretation of the Irish Rover. Absolute classic song, and these two are brilliant. That's it. Great stuff. At number 7, up 8 places, If You Let Me Stay, Terence Trent D'Arby, who changed his name. The son, Dara Mayoretta, explaining Terence Trent D'Arby was dead. He watched his suffering as he died a noble death. Yeah. This song's alright. I don't mind it. These people have their weird ideas. But that's his song. If he wanted to change his name, fair play. Okay. At number 6, up 1 place for Club Nouveau and their version of Lean On Me. It's okay, but it's not as good as Bill Withers, of course. That's an absolute classic song. It's not a bad version. At number 5, down one place for U2, song off Joshua Tree, With or Without You, one of the most moving songs off the Joshua Tree. I like that track a lot. At number 4, down one place, Janet Jackson. Yes, you know I don't like her. Let's Wait a While. I don't like the track. Up 3, at number 3, up 2 places for Madonna. That is La Bonita. One of my guilty pleasure singers is Madonna. I love this because it's got that lovely Latino feel to it. It's a great song. At number 2, a non-mover this week, Respectable, Mel and Kim. It's okay, but of course, sadly, poor old Mel died of cancer in 1990 at the age of 23. She's only a few months older than me, so when she died it sort of hit me home a little bit. It's very sad. I didn't like their music, but it was just very sad that someone so young and so talented passed away. So at number 1 we had a non-mover for the second week, and it's Let It Be, Ferry Aid. Now the Ferry Aid was back in the March of 87. We had the ferry, the doors opened and people lost their lives. It's very, very sad. But this is the time where pop stars felt, oh, with a disaster, let's make some money. The Sun put this together. I mean, it is a disaster, but it was a thing where, I mean, he did make a lot of money, I must admit, but it's a terrible song. All these stars, I was a bit cynical. These stars wanted just to get some fame again. It's not a very good version of it. Anyway. So there we go. There was your top 10 singles, Scott. Okay. Have a great day, Scott, and I'll be back. I've got another video to record, and it's one about the Ramones. We're going to rank the Ramones albums. It was a request, so that's what we're doing next. Bye for now.